Greetings, true believers. Happy Veterans Day. First, before I make this video, I just want to say I salute all the Americans here and everyone around the world that has died or risked their lives to protect our country. And I have people in my own family and friends that have served in the military or Marines, Navy, Air Force. And I just want to say I salute you, and you deserve to be honored. And with that said, another veteran of World War II, Stanley Martin Eber, has passed away at 95. Now, Stanley is known wide world as pretty much the grandfather, the father of Marvel. Now, Stan has known for created, SpiderMan, or co-created with Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby, many characters from Spider-Man, which I'm wearing, Iron Man, Black Panther, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Thor. He helped co-create so many beloved characters that we're celebrating decades later, 50 years plus later, and that has been a part of pop culture. Characters that have resonated to us, and especially people like me, since childhood, and has resonated to this day. I remember seeing Stanley for the first time as a kid in the Marvel Action Hour back in the 90s. I remember him doing the little intros for Iron Man and Fantastic Four, which was awesome. I remember him being in Mallrats, because Kevin Smith, who I love and I've met before, it was really cool doing one of the original Stanley cameos. He's been cameo in so many things. We know him for his cameos as well as him creating these characters. Oh man, like some of my favorite cameos has to be in Amazing Spider-Man when he's oblivious to what's going on in him. I love his cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with the Watcher. I love his cameo in Avengers Age of Ultron, which he's drunk, the original Thor, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and one of my favorites, even though it's not the most beloved film, Spider-Man 3, which he's just saying, I believe that one person can make a difference. Nuff said. And I was very lucky to meet Stan over the years. Stan, I loved him since I was a kid, and when I started doing conventions in the early 2000s, I saw him around, but I never got a chance to meet him up until, even though I saw him many times in person, I didn't get to actually meet him until 2013, which was at Big Wow Comic Fest, Miss Big Wow, and I remember it was May 2013, got to meet him. I have a picture of him here, and this was actually when I was at my chubbiest. But I still was so happy to meet Stanley, because it's I still remember, because I broke up with my girlfriend at the time after my van was crashed. Oh my god, it was so crazy. So seeing Stanley really helped make life better and a new beginning after that point. And I had my Marvel Legends Stanley, which is still in package. I had two of them at the time, and I had him sign that one, which I absolutely still have. It's one of my most prized possessions besides my Hot Toy Stanley, which I'm holding right now. And Stan was so charming and so sweet and so full of energy, and that was like over 5 years ago, when he was 90. That was amazing, and I was very lucky that later that year I got to see him again with my new girlfriend at the time. And it was on my 30th birthday, and it was really awesome to see him, and I lost some weight, and I got to see him in better circumstances, especially on my birthday, and he even wished me happy birthday. So having Stan Lee wish me happy birthday was absolutely amazing, and really made one of my best birthday moments of all time. And then I saw Stan like in panels and things throughout the years, but I got to actually see him one last time in person, and was at the Captain America Civil War premiere, which I was very lucky thanks to Comic Case Studios to go to, and Stan was there, and got to take a selfie with him and see him one last time, like face to face, and he was just so cool. He's just always so sweet, always so charming, always so funny, and yeah, he was really such a ham, and we love him for it. Before like social media and all these things, he relished in the attention, and we loved him for it. You know, so many people, a lot of us here on YouTube and Instagram, and cosplay community, whatever, love attention. But Stan Lee, you know, he really earned all of it. Like I said, with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and all the pioneers of the Silver Age comic book industry, really brought so many beloved characters into the household, not only in the printed page, but in cartoons. I still love, one of my favorite non-movie Stan Lee cameos was in the 90s SpiderMan cartoon, in the series finale when Stan Lee meets SpiderMan. I thought that was one of the coolest moments ever. And I love that. It was really celebrating him, especially, over 20 years ago now. And yeah, Stan, like I said, it's hard because I'm sad that he's gone and we won't ever see him in cameos anymore. Yeah, we got to see some great cameos this year, even in Venom, which was great. But and we got a few. Hopefully he'll be in Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. We got Captain Marvel, the entitled Avengers 4, and Spider-Man Far From Home. But yeah, it's going to be sad not seeing Stan in cameos because, even in his 90s, he still was such a great, little bit actor, and, the king of the cameos. And it really made Marvel movies better just having that Stan Lee cameo. And I knew he can last forever, even though we thought he would outlive most of us. He did outlive a lot of celebrities, including the great Carrie Fisher and David Bowie, Prince, Michael Jackson. So it was really sad that we knew that he was going to pass away, especially after losing his wife, a year and a half ago. So, but man, Stan, I love him. He's meant so much to me all these years. Having this Hot Toys figure and my signed Marvel Legends Stan Lee, my Standor figure, which I won't get rid of anymore. I really love him, and he really means a lot to all of us as a Marvel fan, as a comic book fan, as a fan in general. And he really made it cool and really acceptable to be a nerd, a geek, and live, something beyond, what was possible. And he's really inspiration too, because he created Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, X-Men all in his 40s. So me getting older, I just turned 35. Even though I've done a lot of great things in my life, I still have the potential to do even more amazing things, and Stan Lee is proof of that. And yeah, just go out there, you guys. Don't ever feel like you're too old or your time has passed, because Stan is the prime example that the best times of your life are still yet to come, and greatness still awaits. And speaking of which, it's a minor spoiler, but I love his cameo in the Spider-Man PS4 game. And yeah, I am really gonna miss him. Even though it's, I'm really glad that he got to live a long, full life. I hope, live to 95 years old, but it still hurts. It still hurts, I'm gonna miss him, and he was like a grandfather to all of us. And I love you, Stan. Nuff said, EXCELSIOR.
I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.